Hello everyone, Misty here with the Season 5 patch notes. There's some stuff in here that I've already covered, so I'm just going to skip past that. So anyways, let's get into it. So first off is the new Legend Loba. We've already seen this, so I'm not going to talk about this at all. Skelltown's gone, as we knew. Salvage seems to be the replacement for it. Offshore Rig is that place we saw next to Relay and Wetlands. And Wetlands has been replaced by the Capacitor, which was the other place we saw. It has a new entrance to Sing Labs, which will be nice to not have that choke there. I'm actually really looking forward to this. And Nesting Grounds has continued to re-Euro, which is good. Big note here, it's only King's Canyon will be the only map available for 2 weeks after the season launches, which I'm actually happy about. As much as I love World's Edge, having the map update available always is going to be great. Charge towers. So these are the devices we saw that gave the ultimate accelerant, but it looks like it gives it to any legends. Any and all legends standing on the platform, which should be interesting, so you can get your full squad hyped up. And then the season quests, as we saw earlier. Getting treasure packs. Pretty standard battle pass for season 4. Next up we have the reconnect feature, and I'm really excited for this because I've had teammates and friends games crash so many times, and just that's it for the match, and you kind of got to throw it so you can go back to playing with them. So this is a good feature. Conditional legend chatter. I am actually really looking forward to this one. How does Loba thank Revenant for a revive? She sure doesn't say thank you. So yes, that is amazing. I'm really looking forward to this. Now we get into the meat here. Legend updates. Mirage. So his tactical seems like it could be very strong now. It gives you a lot more room to outplay your enemies. It doesn't make his tactical maybe inherently better, but it allows you to be better with it. It really makes your skill cap higher. The ultimate was changed completely. So the emergency dance party was back from Dummy's Big Days, now the ultimate, it seems like. That'll be interesting. His cloak was really solid before, so I don't know how this is going to change things. It could be strong, and the cooldown's really short, so it's basically another ability. So I think the cooldown might make up for the fact it's not a cloak. But the cloak was also kind of bad. I've seen Mirages do really good plays with it, but literally yesterday, I had a Mirage try to sneak behind me with it, and I just lasered him. In the moment he discloaked, I knew he was behind me, lasered him. His passive, this is going to be great. The respawn beacon, because you rarely ever respawning at a beacon unless you're safe anyway. Reviving a teammate though, and the teammate's also cloaked, that will be strong. And I've heard on Reddit that you don't cloak instantly. This means you're going to be giving your golden backpacks to your Mirages, because that is actually really nice, and I think probably the strongest thing right now in his arsenal. This line, actually good. Biggest change in, right? If anything's biggest change here, that's it. Let's just go with that. Bloodhound got I would say huge buff. 10-second decrease on his cooldown for his tactical. Actually amazing. I almost think it might be too strong now, but it could be in line with what is considered good. So I'm gonna have to see how that plays out. And 3 to 4 seconds on the sonar detection, that could be good. I don't know how much it'll actually make a difference in game, though. Crypto's drone, it's not even a buff, it's just a quality of life change. This should have always been in the game. Should have always been in the game. Lifeline, this Lifeline's buff is a joke. It's actually a joke. Increase Lifeline bin ratio to 20%. Wonderful. Ooh, I'll get more knockdown shields. Remove knockdown shields from secret compartment loot pool. This is literally in response to the knockdown shield meme. Literally in response to that. It's hilarious. It's so bad it's hilarious. You know, you just gotta kind of roll with it, because Lifeline is just in such a bad place right now. Especially with low profile nerf, which I think needs to be reverted. Caustic is down A tier legend, just straight up A tier legend, maybe S tier. Friendly gas no longer slows teammates. This is actually what I've been asking for, and it's huge. It might be OP, we're gonna see. And they also said that too. And caustic traps are no longer triggered from the other side of a door. Yeah, that's fair. That should have been in the game, I think. I don't think this is bad. So, Octane... But they do say that they want more for him. This is just what they were pushing out now, because they didn't have it ready in time. So that's fine. We'll look to see on this one a bit more. Internal data shows. No, it's a meme. I would agree with this. And he's really strong in team fights. So reducing the dome shield duration from 18 to 12 seconds. That's actually a huge nerf. That's a 33% reduction, I think. I think it might be a bit too much. I think 15 seconds might have been better here. But I'll have to see how this plays out. And then Pathfinder. Pathfinder's literally dead. He's useless now. Okay, not useless, but 15 to 35 seconds. That is actually insane. Like, ridiculous. 15 seconds was a bit strong. I would agree here. 15 seconds was really good. I would have said nerf it to 20 seconds or 25 at most. He's not Wraith. You can't just get away in all scenarios. If you're inside, your grappling hook is useless. I mean, it's not useless, but it's a lot harder to use properly to escape. And then, yeah, it's just a ridiculous nerf, and I think this needs to be reverted. This is way too much. You're not invincible when you grapple out either. You're still low profile, and you take full damage on your leg shots that people are hitting you with. So you can't grapple in and grapple out of a fight. You have to save it and play a lot more like a Wraith player where you use it to queue out and not queue in. Queuing in is so dangerous with a Wraith, you use it to queue out, so it's Pathfinder's now Wraith. That's as simple as that. A worse Wraith. It's sad, Pathfinder used to be my old main, and yeah, this just kills him. Get the death box meme out for Pathfinder, please. So weapon and loot updates. So no new weapon. That's okay. Especially they say here, vaulting weapons is not an option because players have purchased skins, so we are forced to be more creative. Okay. Remember that, because in a few seconds, I'm going to talk about that. So Season 5 fully kitted gold weapons. Longbow DMR, that'll be nice, I guess. Hemlock, Spitfire, EVA 8, RE45. I'm looking forward to this one, especially with some of the changes in here. So Mastiff. Mastiff is being rotated out of the care package to a regular weapon, with its power reduced accordingly. I haven't played yet, so I don't know how this is going to change. Damage is significantly reduced. Headshot multiplier is reduced. Increased blast pattern. It's just like a heavy nerf. Blast pattern ADS multiplier. Fire rate from 1.3 to 1.0, so that's just in, a 30% reduction. A bit more. My math is not on tonight. But it's quite a bit. Like, it's huge. And then reduce projectile size. Okay, so that's why we were hitting this thing so often. It had a higher projectile size. Definitely increase the shell count to 6. And yeah. So basically they just nerfed it because they're making it regular. And now the Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper is being rotated out as a regular weapon. It is now a care package weapon. So it's been buffed, obviously, and I think, you should buff it if you're going to make it a care package weapon. But I hate this change. I actually hate it. The Peacekeeper was a fun gun. It was a skill-based weapon. I think it was a bit strong, and it did need like a slight nerf come Season 5. But I don't like the change. And the biggest argument for me that I don't like about this change, because you can make the Mastiff just as much a skill-based weapon as the PK. As long as the pellets aren't being checked out like they were before and they did nerf the fire rate. And you do have to ADS with it to hit well. So yes, there's a higher skill cap required to use it effectively than the PK. So yes, I agree, swap them out. But the problem with this, I have 5 skins for the Peacekeeper. 5 legendary skins for the Peacekeeper. I didn't buy them. I got them from loot boxes and the Battle Pass. So 2 from the Season 3 Battle Pass, and then 2 from Apex packs that I just got lucky and opened. And I also bought the own blue skin from the exclusive store, and that was with legend credits. Now I have 5 legendary skins for the Peacekeeper that look really, really nice. And I can't use them now. Oh, but you say I can use them. Well, I was picking up a Peacekeeper every 2 to 3 games in the past. I was usually swapping it out for a wingman just to maintain proficiency with both. So I'd see it every 2 to 3 games. Now, I'll see it maybe every 10 games at best, 15 to 20 games, realistically. Woo! 5 legendary skins I'll never see again, is basically what this amounts to. And remember when we said up here, vaulting weapons is not an option? Yeah, so we'll just make you never see your skins. I have a friend who develops Fortnite, and he says that this is what Fortnite does a lot better than Apex. Their skins, the way they deal with skins in the game, makes them non-weapon specific, so you can rotate weapons out and vault weapons. Because players haven't purchased, or they've purchased skins, but the skins can be used on different guns. Whereas this here, this just really hurts in terms of skins. If I had actually spent like $20 on a Peacekeeper skin, and then this happens, I'd be livid, because I'll never see that skin. Honestly, I'm waiting for the R99 to be vaulted next. Anyways, that's my rant on this. Mostly cosmetic based. Alternator. Increased mag size from 16 to 19. So, yeah, Alternator has a slow enough fire rate as it is. This is fine. This is fine. It says a lot more damage capacity in a magazine now, because 16 was already kind of pushing it at mid-range to hit your shots and get a kill in 1 mag. This is a good change. I'm not going to be angry about this one. Re-45. This thing can dump bullets almost on par with an R99 or even faster. I don't know. But this damage change right here, I think takes it from a, okay, I picked it up on drop, I use it, and then I drop it for an Alternator, or I drop it for an R301 or an R99. I still think you're going to be dropping it for an R99, just because R99 has so much more damage in the magazine. But this makes it like, I'll run an RE45 instead of an Alternator. Maybe. I'll run an RE45 instead of an R301. I'm actually excited to see how this goes, and maybe I'll run a dual pistol game, RE45 Wingman, or Wingman P2020, because P2020 is OP. Moving on, we got the Havok. This was needed. I actually really like what they did here. Vertical recoil increased, horizontal recoil increased, recoil on the first 2 shots increased. Havok, I didn't want a damage nerf to it, although I was thinking about maybe just a straight damage nerf. But this takes it from being an absolute laser to being more of a skill-based weapon. So you have to be able to control that recoil, and it can pay off for that. I think it's still on par with an R301 or a Flatline. Maybe slightly worse because of the charge-up time. But if you can play around the charge-up time, which you can do, this is still a very strong gun. And I really like where it is now. I would say it's an B or A tier weapon. So we have longbow and wingman nerfs. I was like, whatever. Not much here. Not much here. I mean, it sucks. But it is. Hop-ups. Oh, look, we're adding Skull Piercer. So Skull Piercer's back. So this completely negates this. And I'm really happy about that. You know what? It's a skill-based buff. If you can hit your headshots, it'll pay off for you if you get the Skull Piercer hop-up. And it's not too strong. 2.1 to 2.5 for the DMR. And then the wingman is 2 to 2.25. So it's going to pay off on the longbow more, but it's still going to pay off on the wingman. It'll be interesting to see how this actually works in-game. Like, is it really strong? Is it okay? Should be fun. And then vaulted anvil receiver, yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. It was trash. Trash! Worst golden hop-up. You kill a bot, and it drops an anvil receiver. And you're like, should have just shot it at purple so I get a purple shield. Gold armor hasn't changed. Fast heal is now only for Gibraltar and Lifeline. Or I mean a nerf version of fast heal. It's still good. It's still good. Shield cells and syringes are going to be strong. I don't hate this change. Fast heal was really, really strong. I think this means Evo Shields are going to be a lot stronger now. I mean, they're not stronger now, but they're stronger in relation to gold armor. I might run an Evo Shield instead of gold armor. In fact, I probably will if I have a lot of batteries. But this isn't OP now. It's good, and you can still clutch with it. And maybe instead of popping batteries with the gold armor, you pop shield cells. Because popping 2 shield cells isn't that much longer than popping 1 battery. If you have to interrupt your battery in the middle, you get nothing. But if you have to, only can pop 1 shield cell, you get 2 shield cells. Bug fixes, so blah 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 blah, not much to note here. This is big. You can actually get ammo, not the guns, from the loot boxes. And then basically your legend banners will now show your legends in-game, which that needed to be fixed. I don't really see anything else here that's super amazing. This will be nice. This will be nice. Yeah, so Deathbox UI overhauled. Maybe could be good. We'll see. This is just the crypto buff, quote unquote. This will be good. This will be nice, especially considering you're having a map rotation now. And also you don't have your Bloodhound dropping train yard while you want to go cap because they have to get their drop land in train yard and down 5 people and more servers. Please give better servers. Oh, also, this is the one thing I wanted to also note. Wingman crouching hipfire has been nerfed. I am sad about this. It used to be crouched, you could shoot with it really well and it would be clutch. Now it's just going to be normal. I'll have to see how it actually is in gunfights. Maybe it'll be better because you're not on target, you're panicking, and now you can actually hit shots, but due to luck. And they finally fixed the golden barrel attachment. So that's it for the Season 5 patch notes. I'm looking forward to the season, even though they basically killed Pathfinder and the Peacekeeper. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a like. If you're interested in more Apex Legends content, including guides, gameplay, and reviews, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates. Comments regarding video quality improvements are always appreciated. Also, if you have anything you want to say about the patch notes and anything you think shouldn't have been nerfed or should have been buffed, just hit them up in the comment section. And thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.